Hello, welcome back. It is that time of the month, the moment you've all been waiting for. The Beygstation New Year's Resolution Monthly Review, March. Now, uh, I usually change this beginning screen based on how the month has felt generally. So in January it was a bit grey because of all the things that happened in January. February had big muscles on, started going to the gym. But doesn't seem to be anything on the March one. Oh no. Oh no, there's cracks everywhere. There's cracks starting to form. Everything's breaking. Everything's going. Well, not everything's going wrong, but things are bad. So this is gonna be a little bit more serious than the previous reviews. And to prove that right away, there's no more presentation because we're gonna be talking to each other today. If you've got this on your second monitor, now's the time to move it to your first, because we've got some things to talk about. Br Briefly, we're going to go over the resolutions because what I'm doing a monthly review of my resolutions. I gotta talk about them, but there's some other stuff I'm going to talk about after as to why this month hasn't been as good as it could have been. So let's go through the resolutions. Okay. First one, reading. This one has been going well because I got a book. This is Mistborn, The Final Empire. Doesn't say The Final Empire anywhere on this copy. That's what it's called. I got this. I'll put it on screen here. I got this in like the middle of March, like the 15th, the 16th or something. I'm currently about 140. I'm on page 144. You can see I've got the little SIM card remover as my bookmark. But yeah, I've still got a long way to go. But I've been reading this on and off. I'm gonna try and start reading it every night. Set some time to relax. But you know, I've not read that much, but I'm enjoying it. I think it's pretty good. I learned a new word. Uh, maladroitly. Don't know, I don't think that's how you pronounce it. Maladriotly. I think it is. It means like awkward or clumsy. I think it's a good word. I think it was used well in the book. So, yeah, I learned a new word. That's kind of like the point to read books is to learn new words and become smarter. And I feel like I have become a little bit smarter by mispronouncing that word. The next one on the list was meditation. I've been doing this a bit more at night before I go to bed. Do some reading, put my head down, meditate a little bit, just breathing in and out. Nothing too crazy. It might be working. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep trying because it might make me sleep a bit better. But we'll see. We'll see if I can keep it up going into April. Next one, learning Japanese. I've got all the hiragana down. I've got most of the katakana down. They're just some I don't know what you call them, letters, characters that get me a bit confused, but I'm pretty much there with them. I'm still only using Duolingo. I am going to move off Duolingo in April. I'm still going to use it I'm just going to be the main thing I use. Something called like Linguist Dear or something. I've seen my friend use. I'm probably have to cough up some money for that, but probably do me better because right now I only know letters I can't say much in Japanese. I don't really know any grammar rules or anything. So yeah, okay, but like we could be a lot better. Drinking 2 liters of water every day. Or 1.5 to 2 liters. This is about 880, and I am getting through 2 of these a day, so I'm hitting the goal. I say I'm doing well with the water, and it is water. I know it's opaque. You can't see that you can't see that it is water or not, but it is. You have to trust me on that. In one of these videos, when have I ever lied to you? That's all I want to say. When have I ever lied to you in these resolution videos? You gotta believe me. So what is going good? Become fit. Alright. The friend that I went to the gym with, he went away. He went on holiday. He went around the same time as my parents went on holiday. They didn't go to the same place, I don't think. It'd be very weird if they did and they didn't tell me. But when he was away, I think he's back now. He's on freaking War Thunder at the moment on his PlayStation, so I'm guessing he's back unless he brought his PlayStation with him. It kind of killed a bit of the motivation to go to the gym because I'd always go with him, and it was also because my parents are away. It would be I go home, I go to the gym, I come home, and when I'm home, I can talk to my parents about my day. I can kind of vent a little bit or some of the things happening at work. But because they're away, I didn't really have that. And so after work, I just wanted to basically stay in my room and just go on my computer and watch videos or play games or whatever, just relax. So tomorrow I will be going to the gym. I think my friend is back, unless he is playing War Thunder and on holiday, which is very like him. If you knew if you knew anything, if you know him, yeah, it's very believable. But I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow, with or without him. And I'm just gonna have to start learning to do things on my own and just breaking that mental barrier. The next one was to socialize more. Now, I joined a couple of Discords, primarily for Marvel Rival, because that was the game I've been playing quite a lot of this month. And I met a cool person, a cool friend, and we played a lot of games together. They were on one of my streams. I don't know if anyone here watches any of my streams, but they were in one of the Marvel Rival streams. The VOD might still be on the channel. I've not gone yet, but we never really talked much outside of the games. We like conversations here and there, just being like, "Hey, are you coming on?" Or like, "Hey, do you want to play with these people as well?" But I was starting to make a friend, and then they took a break off of Discord for whatever purposes. I'm not going to pry into their personal life. I'm sure sometimes you do just need to take a step back and get off social medias, which is a lesson I should probably learn and do at some point. But yeah, I've not really spoken to them since. So I kind of made a friend, and then life got in the way. I'll probably message them after they see how they are doing. So I mean, I put effort in to make a friend. I'll say that, and I'll say that I did, even though I've then lost it. I've lost a friend, but sometimes that's life. Stream more and make more videos. Ooh, starting off this month, the streams were bad. I just, I was just losing motivation to do them. You can only go live to 2 viewers, one being yourself, and the other one being Dex Twitch, who will say, "Can you get on the Minecraft Hardcore, please?" before it starts to mentally tax you, and you start thinking, you know, what is the point of doing this? No one is watching. I'm not entertaining anyone. Nothing is nothing is being gained. I am only losing my own time. That's how it feels. Like deep in the psyche. Um but come near to the end of the month, I've been playing Repo and I've been having fun with all my friends who we've pretty much all got Repo now. And I started streaming it, and even though no one was really watching the streams except them when they died in the game, I got some funny clip stream moments out of it. So I know I did say that my next upload wasn't going to be a resolution video, and it also wasn't going to be a stream highlight, but I think the videos are funny. I also do have a proper video ready to be recorded and done. I'm just waiting on uh some other stuff. I was just waiting some input from some friends, but I'm gonna have to push them a little bit for, because I think it'd be a funny video and I do want to get it out. So I'm gonna push them. I'm gonna push them in the right direction, get them to give me what I need. Okay. Practice guitar and piano. I don't think you can't see it. I don't really want to move my camera because I like the position it's in. But my keyboard is literally just there. Not touched it. You can't also see this. You know what? I don't know, if I lower the piano, if I lower the table down, I got a standing desk. There's the guitar. Can you see the piano? I go down a bit more. The keyboard, I should say. Nope, you cannot see it. Never mind. Untouched this month, both of them used to just be the guitar. It's not the piano. I would say I was spending that time doing something more productive, but I probably wasn't. I probably could have very easily fitted in playing the guitar or playing the piano instead of doing uh, some things that we will get into later. Stretching more. I stretched a little bit more. It's not a lot. It's like mainly over the past 5 days. But I think I don't even remember if I stretched at all in February. So that's an improvement. It's a really bad improvement, but it's an improvement. Improve quality of life by buying nice things. I bought the book. I can't remember what else I bought this month. It was mainly the book. The ISA tax-free allowance is about to run out, so a lot of my money is going to be going in to complete that. That's kind of like quality of life because it means I can get more in the future. But the tariffs that Trump has decided, if he decides to impose them, come in on the 6th, and I need to buy them, I need to put money in before the 6th to fill out the tax-free allowance. So I'm putting money in that if these tariffs, if they happen, the money is, I'm going to lose money. Unless after this video, I just find some European stocks and just go full hard into them. So April could be a very sad month for different reasons than this one, but we'll see. I may need to change the portfolio. Alright, getting good at a game. I think it was decided Marvel Rivals was the game. I'm now Grandmaster 2 in Marvel Rivals. It's kind of the equivalent. If you played Overwatch, I think it's the equivalent of being like high diamond, low masters. I think that's the kind of equivalent. It's past half. It's like just past halfway. But like the game as statistics seem like you're above like 94% of players. So I'm the top 6% apparently. But it's not entirely accurate because when you place, you always start at the bottom and then move your way up. But so that means a lot of people are at the bottom. So it's very easy to be better than apparently 94% of players because they all start at the bottom. A lot of them don't play ranked enough to progress much more. But it also means because everyone starts at the bottom, good players are also starting at the bottom and they win, and then all the really bad players just stay stuck there so they can never win. So rank doesn't matter. That's the big takeaway here. The bonus ones: get better at chess. I think I started doing some puzzles last month. Not this month. If only I had a Twitch streamer who would stream chess that I could watch and learn from. Never mind. I think that's that might be the next resolution that goes. That I'm looking at it, because the one beneath it is writing daily activities down in a journal. We said that was gone last video. It's gone. Nothing more to say. And the very last one: stop doom scrolling. Be more productive. So, no. It gets worse every month. I'm looking at my phone now. I just got an X ping. There'll be someone getting called out on the app for saying an ableist word or slur or just being mean. It's just I can't stop. It's like watching a house burn down. You just can't look away. It's just too fascinating. All that. It kind of, now that I've kind of said it all, it kind of sounds like I've had a decent month. Most things have gotten better slightly. You know, I'm reading. I'm meditating. My Japanese has improved, like at a rate that I'm not happy with, but it's improving. I made a friend. I'm getting videos out. That's kind of all of them. Maybe it's not better than what I just thought it was, but there's kind of been some underlying reasons why I've not been as good this month. The first one is I've been having if you're eating anything, I suggest not watching this video until you've like an hour after you've ate something. It's about to be unpleasant. So for the past, I don't know, it's been nearly like I'd say like a year and a half. I've been having some stomach problems. or bowel problems is probably the better way to describe it, where I constantly need the toilet, and when I do need the toilet, it comes out very runny and very wet and disgusting, and it's not very nice. And so in March, something I forgot to mention as well, I had a week off in March. I had time. I needed to take off work in March, so I took a week off. I stopped working on the Friday. I got Saturday, Sunday off. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the next Saturday and Sunday. So I had basically 9 days of no work in a row, and I couldn't really get much done. In part because of my stomach. I had always had the inkling, the feeling that it was stress related, because it kind of started happening as soon as I got my job. But being a week, taking those 9 days off work, I didn't really think much about work, but I was still getting stressed. So I've kind of come to the conclusion that it's not the work, it's just me. And another thing, well, on those days off, I went to the doctors for the first time to talk about it, and they basically had a look at me, and they basically said that they think I have IBS. If you don't know what that stands for, it stands for irritable bowel syndrome, which is like, oh, that kind of sounds like the issue that I'm having. So I probably do have it. They've given me some tablets to take. You can see in the back. I'll bring them over. So this is nice bottle of Malort. Very nice. They said if I drink this, I'll become less stressed. So I gotta get this open and start chugging. Basically. Anyway, the actual tablets are there. That was a funny joke for you, but I'm taking them and some other stuff. I have two of them a day. I have something downstairs like once a night before I go to bed. And for the first like week when I tried them, it wasn't really doing much. But now they started to kick in, and they're definitely helping. They're not completely alleviated the problem. I'm still going the toilet a lot. It's more just it's coming out whole. It's not being wet and runny, and it's less unpleasant. I think is just the best way to say. So, which is nice that it's getting better, but it's just it's kind of like I was like if this is like the bottom, I was probably a bit like here, and after taking the tablets, I'm like here, and I want to get to like here. I want this gone. I might need to like get some therapy or something. I don't know. I still think it is stress related. I've been trying to stay away from certain foods that apparently might cause it. I've not been eating any broccoli or cauliflower, which is well, I don't like cauliflower, so that's kind of a good thing. But I do like broccoli, so it's not the best thing to stay off. I have like little Actimels in like bottles every morning. Been off them. I tried going off milk for a little bit and just used. I had soy oat milk, whatever it is. It's not as good, but I think I'm just gonna go back to regular milk because I don't think it's causing the issues. So what I'm trying to say is, I don't think it's food related. I think it is probably stress. and I probably need to talk to someone to help deal or alleviate the stress. I can talk to them. I can pay someone so they can listen to me, talk about my feelings. Isn't that nice? I will not be using BetterHelp. I've seen. I was online when the BetterHelp drama started. I will not be using BetterHelp. I'll get a proper shrink, like Tony Soprano did. So that was sort of one of the main reasons why I'm not been all that productive this month. The second reason is the family has not been doing all that great. I went to a funeral this month to. I think my relation was he was my great uncle. I didn't really know him. I didn't remember what he looked like until we got to the ceremony, but that was you know, it's never really a good day going to a funeral. I'll just say that. And then, sort of around the same time, my grandmother uh had to go to the hospital because I think she had trouble breathing when she was asleep. So she went to the hospital. They said, yeah, she's okay. Let her go. A couple days later, she's a bit. She's like slurring her words. She's not speaking properly. She's not really saying coherent sentences. So, take her back in, and apparently she has pneumonia. Which I think is something you just get on your lungs. I don't know if that has anything to do with her brain functionality. But I've got a granddad on my other side. He's had about 5 cases of pneumonia, and he seems okay. So, and he's had like lung cancer as well. So I'm guessing my grandmother is going to be okay. Just based on that anecdotal evidence on its own. But it's still a bit rough to think about, to have that in the back of your mind. Thinking about if you're going to go visit them or not, if they're in a good state to visit them. My granddad on the same side, he had some issues a couple of years ago. I can't remember what he had, but he had a bunch of tubes in him when I went to go see him. And I was talking to him recently. We were having like a boys' night. We all had like steak and potatoes and like spinach. It was really nice, but I remember he said, because when he got home that like the day before he got into hospital, as soon as he got in the house, he couldn't remember anything that happened. He couldn't remember going in the ambulance to the hospital. He couldn't remember basically being in the hospital. Couldn't remember anything. And he said that all that he wanted was for someone to have taken a picture of him when he was all connected to the tubes, just so he could have some memory of what had happened to him. And that's something I still think about quite a bit. Because when I saw him in the hospital, I was like, I did kind of want to take a picture of him just to sort of have that memory digitalized there. But I thought like it'd be very rude to do so, so I didn't. Thinking about that and now what's happening with my grandmother now, it's just a bit it's just rough. It has not been the best month. So, all we can really do is work towards making the next month better. So, I know I've not really talked about how I'm going to improve on things much, but I'm going to take some time to just figure it out, to get through these feelings and just not really power through it, because that kind of sounds like I'm pushing these feelings down. But we're gonna keep our heads held high and fight on. We're gonna hope that my grandmother is okay, and maybe we can make this year just a bit better, one step at a time. Sorry for killing the mood a little bit. I know this end bit hasn't been all that. I know this whole video hasn't been all that fun and jokey, but this was my March. Let's hope for a better April. With that being said, thank you for watching, listening, typing in the comments. It is all appreciated. Try to have a good April, because I sure hope I will. But until then, take care. Goodbye.